On a dark day, the army world is shocked by shocking news. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, has reportedly been the victim of an attempted murder by poisoning. It all started when Jungkook suddenly felt sick after eating a seemingly ordinary meal while undergoing a busy schedule in Seoul. Shortly after, his physical condition deteriorated dramatically, and the medical team immediately carried out emergency treatment. This news soon spread around the world, triggering a wave of anxiety among ARMY, who loved and protected his idol very much. Since then, BTS fans have been unable to sit still. They prayed for Jungkook to recover soon, but also felt that something was wrong. Who could do something like this to Jungkook? The investigation began. BTS's security team is working with the authorities to find who is responsible for this crime. After a few weeks, a surprising breakthrough occurred. A woman who previously worked in the kitchen of a restaurant that BTS often used for catering was identified as the main suspect. This woman, who was initially undetected, turned out to have a complicated personal relationship with several people in the entertainment industry, with the motive of revenge against one of the parties who she felt had destroyed her career. However, even if personal motives are the reason, many cannot accept how deep the hatred hidden by someone is towards idols like Jungkook. In this world of jealousy and rivalry, the case shocked many and added a psychological burden to Jungkook and the rest of BTS. After the arrest of the suspect, ARMY fans from all over the world rushed into action. There have been many campaigns demanding justice, and the hashtag Justice for Jungkook has echoed on various social media platforms. They not only demanded punishment for the perpetrators, but also urged that the authorities provide more protection for celebrities from threats of this kind. In the midst of all the tension, Jungkook finally issued a stirring statement. "I'm not going to let this stop me. Thank you for your love and support. You are my strength," he wrote on his personal social media account. This message was immediately received by the ARMY, who were grateful and increasingly united to fight for justice for Jungkook. Over time, this case not only revealed the ugliness in the entertainment world, but also made many people realize that celebrities are ordinary people who have the right to live in peace. At the end of the story, even though the perpetrators end up being severely punished, what is more important is how the ARMY fans continue to support each other and give Jungkook the strength to rise stronger than ever. BTS, known for always putting positive values and love for fans, sends the message that justice will always come, even though the journey to justice is often full of obstacles. After the offender was convicted, ARMY was relieved, but mixed feelings still haunt. The world of entertainment never felt the same after that. Although Jungkook has recovered, the shadow of the incident is still felt every step of the way. However, there is something that cannot be taken away from him: the strength of loyal fans who never stop giving support. At the next concert, BTS held a special performance in Seoul, which became an emotional moment not only for them, but also for the entire ARMY present. As Jungkook appeared on stage, with his trademark unfading smile, passionate cheers and support came from the thousands of fans who filled the stadium. They know that Jungkook is not just an idol, he is a symbol of strength, resilience, and hope. During one of the Q&A sessions, a fan in attendance asked a question that has been circulating in many hearts. "Jungkook, what keeps you strong after everything that happened?" Jungkook smiled slightly and said in a voice full of confidence, "I couldn't have done this without you guys. You are the reason I rise. This is more than a concert, more than music. This is our journey together." Jungkook's response not only touched ARMY's heart, but also strengthened the bond between BTS and its fans. That incident made their relationship more than just a relationship between idols and fans. It was a family bond, an unshakable bond, one that gave strength to each other in difficult times. However, despite the fact that everything seems to be returning to normal, the fans still continue to fight for justice. The hashtag Justice for Jungkook campaign not only stops perpetrators from being arrested, but also opens a wider dialogue about protecting celebrities from unseen threats and violence. Many people are beginning to pay attention to the issue of mental health and protection in the entertainment world, with more preventive measures being introduced in the industry. On the other hand, BTS keeps moving forward, getting more and more solid. They re-released an album filled with meaningful songs and powerful messages about love, hope, and the courage to endure. The incident may have shaken their world, but in the end it actually strengthened their spirit to continue working. Not just for the army, but for themselves. Jungkook, despite the trauma, never stopped practicing and performing on stage. With every step he took, he proved that even though life gave him severe trials, he would never back down. "We will always move forward together," Jungkook said in an interview after the incident. "Because, forever, the army is part of my journey." And so, the world of entertainment was back on the hope and justice upheld. The shocking incident taught us one thing, that in a world full of competition, it is the power of love and solidarity that ultimately triumphs.